Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway.
Stop.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Eagles offense will start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll go to the fullback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
If you want to test the physicality of the defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. A low line drive and not his best work. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play.
He smashes his way through again. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's not afraid to go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open grain, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Fullback's got it. The Eagles brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for a crease. It's Parker. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Eagles are on the move. Try to get it to the edge. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Second down.
On the ready. After run, now throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
He'll pull it on the read. Pulls his way forward. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Morgan. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Taylor has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Pulls it in. It's Woolen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback,
And the ball is picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Now they'll try the right side. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeps it on the bootleg. Scrambling away. Unleashes one. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes his connection.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What can you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Coming after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job by the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this 2nd half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Eagles will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Wolverines up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give is to Taylor. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that,
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open, and as a result, it's an incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They'll try to get outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got it behind the line. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
I don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the 1st down.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia Southern, 26, Michigan 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On second down, looking again to throw. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking to throw on second down. Complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. That's not the most explosive play you can think of. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not...
Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, all you fantasy football guys, you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Comes out throwing on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Here on third down for this offense. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the...
Running toward the tape, finding open areas. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. On the move is the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Throws toward the end zone. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
Well, there's no quitting this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out